Good morning, Doctor. This is Brandon, and today I will be talking for our program for Part2C. So over here, this is the variable menu welcome, which stores the string for welcome to simple math activities. All of these variables will be printed out later when during the program started. So next, here is the variables for the yes or no continue logic. Then over here is the program 1 variables. Then over here is the variables for program 2. So moving on to our main program, main code. Over here, we call clear screen and clear the screen for main menu. So over here, the EDX offset the menu welcome variable, which prints out the line welcome to simple math activities. After that, it offset the variable for menu select, which as well print out the line of the string assigned to it. Then this one is, after that, this will be printing the string for menu option 1, printing the string for menu option 2. Then until here, we will be getting the option from the user, which will call read decimal, which will read the options to be either 1 or 2. Then we will compare the decimal obtained, whether if it's 1 or 2. So if 1 is selected, it will jump to the hexagon calculation. If 2 is selected, then it will jump to the odd or even sum calculation. Right. So then moving on to the code for program 1. This part will be explained by my teammate, which is HISHAM. And the main code for program 2 is already explained by me in another video. Part for program 2 will be explained by me in another video. Then, alright, so until here, this will ask whether if the user want to continue or not. So if the user type Y, the program will continue and ask the user for the input for 1 or 2. If the user put N, type N, then the program will exit the program. Then lastly, it will print the string for menu thanks. And right, that's all for our ASM code. So here's a demo of our program. So over here is a select your option main menu. Then either we want to select option 1 or option 2. We'll select option 1. It will ask me to input the hexagon 1 side length, type 32 and maybe 40. So here is the program for program 1. So if I want to continue, I will type Y. Then maybe I try program 2. Then here's the integer input, which I will put 20, 25, 30, 57, 40, and 43. Then here will be the output, which sums up the even index location, which is 90. Then sum up the odd index location, which will be 105. And if I decide to exit the program, I will type N and to exit the program. Alright, so that's all for me. Thank you.